What is up, YouTube? It is Matty, and this is going to be my first sort of official recap since I've joined the Playin Wit COC clan. As you guys may or should know, at least, I've joined these guys full time now, and yeah, going to be posting recaps, gameplays, strategy guides. All of my content is going to be emanating from this clan. It is the perfect environment for me to chill, to have fun, to get great content from, to be part of, to warm myself in. And yeah, I think from this I'm going to be able to almost overload my channel with just sick stuff because these guys are awesome, an awesome fair play clan. So I'm so happy that I'm here. I can't lie, I'm just really stoked about it all. Anyway, I've got a lot of videos to go through. This is going to be a big one. I've got a good selection of Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10 and a couple of Town Hall 11 hits. So stick with it, because the Town Hall 9s, it's not all GoVaHo. It's all, I've tried to mix it up as much as I can. Anyway, starting off with Scott, and this was a beautiful attack. I know I just said I'm not going to do all GoVaHo, but I've got to start with one, haven't I? But look how many hogs he gets to survive on this raid. That was really impressive to me. Big wide funnel to start, breaking with the wall breakers there, sending that giant in. Now I think the giant's just there to get the I think it was there to get the clan castle pull, but it didn't appear to quite work. Or no, to be fair, the giant was probably just there to distract for the defences, so he could get the break-in point and hope that his queen will continue moving towards it and use it as an entry point herself. Another couple of giants here to take some take the mortars down. Big funnel as well with the wizards. So there's, at the start of this raid, a lot of funneling so far. Hopefully it's going to start kicking off soon. But here we go, look, Valk is now going in, already started the raid. He can use the heal spell while the poison to help take down the enemy clan castle, and then he's going to use a jump spell and he can get to the majority of the base. Beautiful break-in point for the queen. She's got lots to take down here, lots of defences, from helping take down that Tesla farm to 3 other point defence in this compartment alone, and then at the other defences she can hit. So he's going to get massive value from her. Great use of the heal spell there as well with the Valkyries. They're going to go and help take down the queen. But looking at these hogs now, drop has worked very nicely so far. Did get sprung out on a couple of hog riders there. Couple more going in. But already we're down to the last like 2 defences and just loads of hogs left. And a swag spell with the heal and the poison. I mean, it was great. That queen walk into the charge was perfect. I mean, I couldn't have planned that better at all. That was just lovely. And then the Valk entry point and jump spell to get them through to the base, and the timing of the heal spells, it just all was really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one as much as I did. Moving up to 27 next, let's have a little look. We've got MK. And this one's it is a GoVaHo, it's not a queen walk, and we have got a good amount of loons in this one. So when it comes to scouting a base, always look if there's areas where you can take advantage of loons. So for example, if you look at the cannons there at 9 and 8 o'clock, you know, loonable defences. Are there any others? Are certain air defences going to go down that are going to expose other defences in the process? It's all part of that scouting, and you should always have a look at it and check it. Are you able to get extra value? Are you going to be able to use loons instead of hogs to better effect in some areas? So yeah, now that that's said, let's watch this raid and see how he does it. Heal spell there for I would say for the Valks, but most of them seem to have died. Golem wizard down over at the northern side, and then another golem split off down the bottom. But King going through now, King rush onto the queen, and here you go, look, with that air defense going down, he's found a huge section down the bottom side of the base where he's able to throw loons in, taking down Teslas, wizard tower, arch tower. So getting good value there, and then at more at the sort of 12-1 o'clock area, clearly able to use hog riders to better effect because they would have been they're in range of that air defense. So this is why I like it when people do these sorts of strategies where they're involving hogs and loons, because they're both they're both defense targeting units, both effective in their own right, but just being able to sort of hybrid the attack to use a bit of both always is a winner in my book if you can scout it out and make good use out of them. So you can see with hogs and loons left at the end of the raid, did good. Moving on next now, we're going to have a look higher, well, just up to 26 with it got an attack by Mruxim. Hopefully I didn't murder that name. More of the mass Valkyrie raid now. So Queen Walk with mass Valkyrie works very well. Queen Walk is great at clearing an area, obviously inside and outside the base, so it's perfect for scouting. But he's actually using her to do a small charge. Hopefully she's going to go inside. Good wizard placement there to try and help take down that elixir collector. Hopefully that'll pull her inside, which it did. And there you go. You've now got the queen going inside. I'm wondering if he's going to use her to get the clan castle pull. Would be useful if she did, because then he wouldn't need to worry about any Valks being lost in the clan castle killing. We're about to find out now, I think, when she pulls it towards that builder hut. Caught the Tesla first. She should be getting that pull soon, I would have thought. There we go. And it is a golem, so it'll be a good idea for her to get that down anyway. Rage spell there to keep her alive. And now he's going to be considering the mass Valks. Where's he going to enter them? You need a place where you can guide them straight in and they don't run straight back outside the base. So you can see there with the wizard to funnel the army camp and then pushing them onto the one side of the those three outside buildings. They then moved into the way he wanted and then inside the base. So you don't need to wall breaker in Valkyries. They are massively effective at destroying walls, and you can see when you've got a good group of them, lava walls are no problem whatsoever anyway. Queen walked. The queen charge is doing good. She's being effective. Good use of poison there to slow down the queen's hits, because she would start to destroy those Valkyries quite quickly. But again, walk them straight into a heal spell. And now again the Valks are just tearing up. I mean, the biggest risk you've got with Valks is them splitting off and going outside the base. And I'm not gonna lie, it happens quite a lot. But because they are so tanky, it doesn't actually mean it's necessarily the end of the raid, because eventually they're going to have to break back in. And you can see here, this is their entry point back in. The queen is there. She's going to help take down the defences in that compartment. And then once they're done there, it's actually been a tactical switch of healers now. So the queen's gone off and doing her own thing, which is probably not a bad thing either. The Valkyries are now under constant heal spell, which is a very dangerous prospect. And he's probably not going to need that final heal spell either, because the amount of defences that are left are not that many. That cannon's the last, other than the Expo and Tesla down here, but with those healed Valks they'll be fine. I wouldn't have thought he needed the heal spell there. Maybe he did. Probably didn't want to look like an idiot and completely miss it. But anyway, moving on past that, up to number 20 next. Let's have a little look. I have taken some other videos from this war because it's LP3 sort of Lost Prophets clan, LP3 Chiron. It's a who are clearly a war clan. It's been a pretty because they're a war clan, it's been a pretty decent matchup in terms of anti 3-star bases. You get a good variation of attacks, and this one I find it quite rare that you get to see straight up GoVaHos where you're using the queen walk and then just mass hogs. What you need to do in that case is find a way for the queen to take down the clan castle and the enemy queen, and preferably the king as well. So I don't know if he's going to get all three from this, but we're soon going to find out. The rage spell there to help speed her up in taking down the golem, and then we've got a huge train of hogs. 10 have been kept back. I think he might have max hogs in his CC even as well. We're going to have to find out where that... Yeah, there you go, look. And there we go, just a huge group of hogs coming in now. We've got 2 heal spells left to try and get through the rest of the base. He's got to hope that he can dodge the sort of double giant bombs that are potentially here. Single there caught, but that doesn't matter when it's a single. The hogs are on full health again now, and they're pushing through to the final sort of sector, which will be down at 6 o'clock, where the king and the queen are going to meet them. I don't think he's going to need to use that heal spell. Looks like we've got another swag one. Use it just for the sake of it, but definitely not necessary, and could have got away with that one. Anyway, great hit by Jon Snow here. He's back from the dead to do some serious raiding in Clash of Clans. But yeah, anything I can show where it's as I said, a little bit either well executed or a little bit different, I'm happy to show. Number 14 is the next one we're going to show, and that will finish the Town Hall 9 raids in this video, and it's Mruxim again. And this base, it looks like he's using the strategy called the Golem Avalanche. I think that's what it's called, at least anyway. Idea is that you've got high HP of the golems. They're doing a lot of the tanking in this, and then you're mixing in your queen, your king, your wizards. You'll notice that you had 20 wizards at the start of the raid, and the wizard's job is to sort of just take things down. The golems will get up front, target those defenses and start tanking. Meanwhile, the queen and the wizards will be taking down anything that comes upon their path, or anything that's trying to kill the golems, preferably. You can see here the CC pull has started. Quite a high DPS clan castle actually. Poison will all slow that down, and they're all relatively low HP, so it'll all end quite quickly, which it has. And now Queen is in, King not yet to be seen, and I think he's going to be looking to throw in another golem. There you go. And the first jump spell's down. All the golems redirected. The Queen hopefully now is going to take down the Exo, which he is. Golem's going in towards those the Teslas. More wizards are going down, and he needs to find a way to get that the next golem in. Hasn't got any wall breakers, so it's going to need, maybe that one's going to walk around the outside, but no. I was thinking it might, but no. Jump spells there to help out, and now you've got all the golems have sort of joined up. Wizards are starting to stock up now, stockpile a little bit. The golems are carrying on moving through the base. The king and the queen have caught up. Needs another jump spell down about now, and there it is. Was the placement good enough? Yes, it was, to be able to allow them to get through. And the golems are still moving through. The problem is this is a very slow moving attack, because golems are slow, and you haven't got... Keeping those wizards alive is always the challenge, because you need them to take the buildings down. But you can't just drop them down all at the start, because obviously they'll all die, or they might get hit by a giant bomb, whichever. You've got to sort of surgically place them, and you can see that being used on the outside to hit in is a great way to do it, because you've got a better chance of them surviving as long as they don't start getting targeted. The final jump spell is there. It's to allow them through into the final couple of compartments, and hopefully it's all going to come to a close somewhat soon. I'll speed up the raid now. But again, something different to show. When you've got dead zone bases, these sort of attacks sort of make more sense. Couple of hogs couple of hogs to help finish up the defenses there, and boom, job should be done. Nice. Moving into the Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 game now. So to summarise it, and I haven't really done the summary of this war or anything like that. Chiron sort of struggled on all fronts, actually. I think the Town Hall 9s didn't perform to the best, so a lot of dips had to happen. And if I skip through the bases, you'd probably see quite a few dips end up happening. But what it meant was that no 3 stars were able to be focused on the Town Hall 10s. The 11s weren't able to drop any 3s down onto their 11s were not able to 3-star. It's difficult to show. Hold on, here we go. Yeah, you can see here. No, because the 11s weren't 3-starring either. It just didn't get as close as it was. Everyone was hoping it to be in terms of an arranged war. But from PWC's perspective, yeah, really solid. Number one, I don't know if you saw, but I posted another video, and I've posted a tweet about it. It was just a crazy base design, and it just got absolutely wiped by Mass Valk. But there was quite a few Town Hall 10 triples. Now, I did put up a couple of good attempts. If we have a look at me, I put up a 96 and a 79, both of those strategies were evolved into 3 stars, which is fantastic news for me, or for the clan. But I'm just glad I was able to help a little bit and put something forward, should we say. But let's move into the actual attacks now. So number 13 we're going to kick off with, and it's by Omar. Omar. Is it Omar? Yeah, it's Omar. Now, level 1 Inferno, so it's not a... Oh, actually, I think I've already done the recap on this one. Never mind there, guys. It was, I'd already used number 13, so it's number 12 we're going to look at by Omar. 13 was in a different video, so you can catch that raid, and I think it was the Power of Valkyries one. So, here we go. Couple of level 2 Infernos. Defense-wise, it's getting up there. We got your, the Expos and Infernos are, you know, halfway there. All the point defense seems to have gone up a level. I'm assuming there's going to be max max Teslas as well. Now, Queen Walk, it's a great Town Hall 10 versus 10. Queen Walking is almost a must. It's such a good way to help funnel. For one, to help take down key things like clan castle troops. I mean, heroes aren't so much of an issue as they are at Town Hall 9. Like, the importance of taking down the Queen isn't as high because Valkyries are just so ridiculously powerful. They'll just take down any heroes that they come across very quickly. Needs his Queen to take down the Dragon and Loons, and he's actually used the ability to do that. So that's not a bad shout because he's used the Earthquake to break open the base. But where is his entry point going to be? Is he going to walk all the way past and then send his Valkyries in the area that he's cleared? It looks like he's going to send them in through sort of 9 o'clock. I'm assuming... No, lower. It's actually going down in at sort of 7, 8 o'clock. But here's the beauty, look. Valkyries, because they're so ridiculously powerful, you don't actually need wall breakers. They'll just break in themselves. Rage spell here, they're going to break even through even quicker. They're going to get onto that Inferno quickly, and the heal spell's there to help keep them alive. They need to get into that heal spell and stay there for a little while, but because they're immediately into the next Inferno tower range, and they're actually pulling away from the Inferno tower. But the King's gone back quite luckily. In fact, he's gone back and walked straight past it, so I don't know what's going on there with his AI. The Queen's in danger now, getting hit by anything else. It might end up killing her, but the Valkyries have come back with a vengeance. That Inferno tower does go down. He's got Hog Riders there as well. I think he panicked with the Hog drop because he thought everything was going to get in trouble. But just look at what's going on there. It's absolutely ridiculous. The base has been annihilated. Awesome job. I mean, it truly was a great attack. So fantastic to see something. It looked so easy. I mean, there were moments there where it looked a bit scary, where the Valkyries went off course, and then he sent the Hogs in to almost go and compensate. But it all sort of came together in the end. And a 3-star, yeah, a 3-star. Town Hall 10 almost feels like the new Town Hall 9, to be honest, because Valks are that powerful. You can I'm at least learning that you can start to 3-star quite a few bases that you wouldn't have been able to before. Sean did this on a fresh hit, okay? No, I don't think there were any scouts, anything like that. He just went straight in and boom, dropped a hit, 3-star. I was shocked. I don't know if other guys are shocked if this is the sort of thing that Sean does, or if it was a surprising one for him. But I wasn't online when it happened because I was quite busy on the weekend. But Giant stand to distract, bit of easy funneling, needs to try and cope with that clan castle. The Loons are going to do some damage to the Valks if they're left too long, but the poison is there to start slowing them down. The Queen's there as well, and the Valks seem to have dodged it quite nicely. In fact, he's getting straight through the compartments and into that second Inferno tower. Will he be able to get it down quick enough? But there's a lot of Hog Riders coming in from different angles now to take down those defences, and the King is now sat and taken down the Inferno tower. Now, the defences towards sort of 2 o'clock are slightly worrying for me. Although he has healed up all his Hog Riders, there's not that many defences left. It's just in case if there's a way with Giant Bomb that's just going to wreck all those Hogs. Then he might come under a little bit of difficulty. We're about to find out. There is a Giant Bomb there. A lot of those Hogs are going to die now. Can he get one of those extra defences down before? And the Spring ruins it, so no. But what's happened is because his queen is still in good health, and in fact he's still got her ability in check. He's going to be able to use that to his advantage when he needs to, and help to try and get the 3-star. And it clearly works out, able to get it just about on the yeah. Whew, was a close one, but I mean, for a fresh hit triple, that is insane. Next one I'm going to go into show will be number 9, and this is the one I hit 96% on, so Optimus Prime cleaning up for me. Now, if you guys saw the live attack, or if you haven't seen it yet, I did do a live attack on it. It was very close. He's used a lot of elements of my raid. He dropped out the free spell, which I used, placed his heal spell slightly better. But yeah, I sort of saw that if I charged my queen in through, I'm going to talk like it's my raid, because you know, I did it almost in this exact same way. That I realised if I could charge my queen in, get those defences down, get the CC out of the way, and basically take all those down and get in, I could actually charge to the Inferno Tower and take it down. And that's exactly what he does. Getting that Inferno Tower down is huge, because it's just, then you only have to deal with one. And the mistake I used is, I'm not in the right mindset for Town Hall 10 really. Speaking with Jake and a few of the other guys, they very quickly have helped me almost like reassess my thought process of when I'm looking at these Town Hall 10s and how to hit them, because I was always thinking Inferno for freeze, freeze for an Inferno, but it's not necessarily true. You don't necessarily need to freeze, particularly with Valks. It's that if you can get them through quickly and effectively. And look here, one rage spell now, and look at the heal spells, how he uses them to get what he needs to do done. The Valks, he's going to let them push in, take down those first defences. King's tanking for him a bit. Here comes the sprays. Look, rage spell down, heal spell down as well, trying to keep those Valks alive. They are going to turn around and push through into that Inferno Tower eventually. Loads of things distracting them at the moment, and in fact it's going to be the King that's going in there. But the King does go in and get it down, and then he's got the heal spell for the Hogs, and it's actually the Hogs that have become the star of the show in the end, because they've been able to go through being kept alive, been able to go through and finish up those defences. The Valkyries ended up going all sort of wayward off just in a strange direction. But the Hogs came through and got in the 3-star, so very, very nice use there. I'm still learning, and I found it was some nice little subtle changes to my raid that ended up being able to bring a nice 3-star in for this one. So really happy to that Crime was able to do it. Anyway, next couple we're going to show. We're only 2 more raids to go now. Number 7 is going to be a dip by Jake. So let's have a little look. Dips are important in most wars, because getting a 3-star on a Town Hall 11, on a Town Hall 10 with a Town Hall 11 is obviously easier with the Warden. I would say with the Max Witches, but that's really not the case anymore, is it? But yeah, let's break the raid down. Okay, so bit of basic funneling happening at sort of 6:30, 7 o'clock there with the Golem and the Wizards. 5:30 you got the Queen Walk. Is she going to go inside? We're going to have to find out. Is it going to become a little bit of a queen charge? It looks like it is, and she's being sucked inside as well. The mass Valks, I'm assuming, are going down very soon, and there they are. Big wide funnel. He's going to use a jump spell to get into that second Inferno, I would have thought. Rage, heal, all down, and now it's a case of jumping into that next Inferno Tower and seeing what he can do. Another rage spell there. I mean, just spell overload, and if you can get those spells to keep those Valks alive and just quick and get through the base, you should be laughing. It's just a case of do they fizzle out towards the right, the back end, and has he got an answer to it with Hogs or Loons or anything else, or is he just relying on solely sheer Valkyrie quantity to get in the 3-star? But again, Queen ability not needed so far. So that's going to come in interesting soon, I think, because with the heavy DPS over here that you've got from the arch towers and the cannon, it's going to cause a bit of damage to those heroes. So Golem and Giants are actually ended up being useful though, and look at this full health Golem now being useful for him, because the cannon is hitting that. The archer tower is hitting the giant. If only it was hitting the golem, that would be better. But it doesn't matter. I mean, so many units coming now into these final couple of defences. It's a 3-star. I mean, yeah, no questions there whatsoever. Boom. Jake wrecking Town Hall 10s like they're nothing. Anyway, last one we're going to show is number 4, and it's Jake again dropping that 3. Max Town Hall, well, nearly max Town Hall 10. Just in Heroes and Wolves by the look of it. But again, no free spell needed. Rages and heals, just going to absolutely demolish the base. Which is his entry point? He's going in at, yeah, well, 435-ish. Golem down, take a bit of the damage up front, get that funnel created. He needs those wizards to be able to clear those outside defences. He wants a straight run here. It's a big open core now because of that earthquake, and he's going to take full advantage of that with those Valks, and he's going to use the rages and heals just to push them through. There's a hound in the clan castle. I mean, that is asking for trouble. That loon, in fact, I think I remember this raid, the loon just doesn't have a chance to do anything. Look how quick those Valks are moving. And the hogs are in there as well already, taking down some defense after defense. The loon still isn't really doing much. I mean, it's landed on the, is that the golem? I can't even tell what's in, no, is it the king? I can't tell what's under it. It is starting to do a bit of damage now to whatever it's on, which was the king actually. The hogs are coming through and helping out with the defences, but defences are basically done anyway. And now still that loon just not doing anything. It's it's trying to chase the fastest units in the game, a combination of hogs and Valkyries. The queen ends up killing it, but the raid, wow. Yeah, I mean, it was all sort of decided, it was all sort of won in the start really, wasn't it? When he created that funnel, opened up the base so well, and then just smashed in loads of Valkyries and just swung hogs around the outside and just dodged giant bombs at for the most of it. All worked out great for him, and was able to get the triple. So yeah, wow, big recap this was. Really happy to bring a big old recap in a big old arranged war. Shout out to the LP3 Chiron guys for making the arrangements, and yeah, allowing this to be possible, and for allowing all this content as well. As normal, I'm only showing the attacks on the PWC side. Unfortunately, the next war that we're doing here was a farm war, so you can see that every base we've actually 3-starred is just embarrassing. So don't be looking forward to anything exciting from the war that we've just done. But yeah, unfortunately nothing there. But hope you guys have enjoyed that recap. Expect much more content coming, and see you guys on the flip side. Peace.